We'll be making 2 Halloween-inspired pies and a special treat for kids. We'll start with the chocolate pie. My mother-in-law would make it every fall for my wife's birthday. It was her favorite pie. 3/4 cup of sugar, 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder, 4 tablespoons of self-rising flour, 2 cups of evaporated canned milk, 3 egg yolks, 1 teaspoon vanilla, 2 pie crust. I need to toast it, and I'll toast it at 400 degrees for 10 to 12 minutes. Now I will separate the yolk from the white of the egg. That was terrible. Look at that.
Do you not know how to do it the other way?
How do you do it the other way?
So all you have to do is crack your egg. And then just be gentle when you break it apart. And kind of lean to one side. So you get the yolk on 1/2. And just kind of let the white run out. And then, ooh.
So go ahead and get my spoon. The spoon works great, sweetheart.
Okay. So let's try that spoon technique. So all you have to do is crack the egg. And allow the white to just run out while you go back and forth with the egg yolk. And there you go. A perfect egg yolk in 1/2. And we drop it in the pot.
Okay, I'm going to put everything together. I do need to beat the egg up really well. I put the milk in. And go ahead and add the eggs. Flour, doesn't matter what order, cocoa, and the sugar. And I'm gonna whisk it together before I start the burner. This needs to be on medium heat. You have to keep stirring this or it may stick. So it'll be 5 or 10 minutes that I'll be stirring it until it thickens and starts to boil. And as soon as it starts to boil and it's thickened, I'm gonna take it off the burner. As soon as I take this off to start cooling, I'll add the teaspoon of vanilla. Okay, it's boiling now. I've taken it off. And I'm gonna add the vanilla. I'll stir it in.
The pie crust have baked, so now it's time to put the chocolate pie filling into them. To make sure that it's evenly distributed, I'm going to take a spoonful of the pie filling and put it in one pie crust, and then another spoonful into the other pie crust, and go back and forth until all the mixture has been distributed among the 2 pie crusts. Now I'm going to spread the pie filling around so that it is an even surface in the pie crust. So I'm just gonna spread it around like so that it's a little smoother. But no need to be a perfectionist with this because we are going to be adding Cool Whip to the top.
Now we'll be making a fluffy pumpkin pie. 1 Oreo pie crust, 3 cups of whipped topping, a 5.1 ounce vanilla JELLO, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 1 teaspoon pumpkin pie spice, 1/2 cup of milk, and 1 can of pumpkin. I'm going to be putting the pudding in here. Now I'm going to put the milk to the pudding mix. I'll start mixing it up. And I'll add the pumpkin pie spice. I'm going to mix it up really well together. And we'll add the vanilla. Now I'm going to add the pumpkin. Mix all this together. And finally, I'll be putting the whipped topping in. So it's already blended now. So now I'll take it, build a pie shell up with it.
I have 2 liquid food colorings, red and yellow. I'm going to add 1 drop of red to 2 drops of yellow to make the orange that I'm looking for. And as you see, it is starting to get a good orange color. Well, this looks a little too much like the wrong holiday, like we're looking at Easter bunnies instead of, you know, goblins. So I'm gonna add another set of drops, 1 red to 2 yellow. Let's darken this baby up. Here we go. It's darkening up a little bit more. Well, y'all, just in case you haven't had enough fun with the Cool Whip, we're gonna do some more. This will actually be 3 times of us doing this to make this next color, which we hope will be our winner. With food coloring, you just have to play around with it till you get the right amount, especially depending on what amount of Cool Whip you're adding the coloring to. So don't be afraid to add more. I mean, you've got a whole liquid container there. I thought 3 was a charm, but I think 4 will be it. Actually, no, I'm gonna go a little darker. I'm gonna do 2 reds.
So it's 5 and 15.
I'm gonna expedite the process. I'm gonna do 4 yellows. 2, 3. Now there we go, y'all. So technically this is 5 times my original amount. Here we go, mixing it again, 5 times the amount. I feel like this is a good orange. I feel like this is a happy, peppy orange. Now we're ready to top our chocolate pies. It's best to add the Cool Whip just before you serve it to your guests. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with 1 pie for us. I'm gonna spoon some of this on and then I'm gonna spread it out. Do 1 more little spoonful, and I think that should be good for now. We can always add more. I like a good, smooth Cool Whip because it's easy to spread. Yep, I've decided I'm gonna add 1 more spoonful. I already know it over here. Doesn't this look superb?
Now for fun, we're gonna make some bats. Kids love Oreos, and they will really enjoy these Oreo bats. And they're so easy to make. That's what I like about it. I'm not spending the whole afternoon in the kitchen. I just put them together real quick, and the kids will enjoy them. This is the bat that we're gonna be making. Just an Oreo cookie with some bat wings, and I'll show you how to make the eyes. I'm getting out some Oreo cookies. And you know how we like to eat the white center? I'm gonna take this knife and I'm gonna slide this off to get the white. I'm putting the white back on here. So we've got the white on one side, and then we have the cookie. And I'm gonna cut the cookie in half for the bat wings. There we go, we got the bat wings. They don't have to be perfect. To make the eyeballs, I take the white, I take a straw, and I go down in here, and I lift it up, and it takes the white and puts it in the straw. I'm gonna use this baster to blow into this tube here, and out pops the eyeball. Isn't that neat? Now I've got to find something to go in the eye, and so I've got these sprinkles. These are chocolate sprinkles I found. I could get round ones if I wanted to, but I like the slanted eye. So I'll take one of these and I place it in the center. So there we go, there's one eye. Again, I just take a straw, I stick it down into the filling, then I take the baster and I just pop it out. And there's another eye. I'll put a little sprinkle on here. And there we go, we got the eyes. So to make the bat, you will take the wing and you'll gently press it in to the Oreo. So it's on that side. You want the half moon to be on the top. You place it on the other side. You take one of these eyeballs and you put it here. Kind of press it down a little bit. You put the other eyeball right here and press on a little bit. And you got the cutest bat ever. These look good. We'll try this pie first right here, the chocolate pie. It really is a good pie. It's got just a small amount of chocolate, but this chocolate is so rich that you don't want too much. And then I love the whipped topping to go with it. I think it's a perfect blend. It's simple, it's very good, and I can see why. Now I'm gonna try the pumpkin. Now this is a hearty piece of pumpkin pie. I'm gonna use some of these sprinkles, get it in my bite. I'm gonna get the crust. I can tell why I called it a fluffy pumpkin pie, because it's airy. It's not as dense as a pumpkin or a sweet potato pie, but it's just as delicious. Very good.
I know that I love the chocolate pie, and I'm pretty certain that I'm gonna love the fluffy pumpkin pie as well. Let's start with the chocolate pie. That is amazing. It is rich, it is chocolatey, it is cool, so it's got that refrigerated goodness. The whipped cream makes it light and airy. It's the best of all worlds. Now let me try this fluffy pumpkin pie. Okay, let me dive in. That's like eating a cloud. It's really good. It is fluffy, but you can definitely taste the pumpkin pie spice, the pumpkin. I love whipped topping, so for me this is a win-win all around. These are the perfect treats for this season for me.
Thank you so much for watching our Halloween episode.
If you enjoyed today's episode, please give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. Be sure to check the notification button so that you can hear about our future episodes, and comment below with any of your thoughts and feedback.
See you, folks.
Bye!